I believe the children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. And give them a sense of pride. And make it easier. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones to make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice you're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Christian here, Wit and Wisdom Midnight Rider. Gonna start a new segment today called It's a Small World, which I know I talked about in my last segment, but that was what the whole segment is. This is just It's a Small World moment. So I just took a guy home, had a little bit too much to drink, and he happens to live right across the street from where my daughter's really good friend lives, and he actually works for my daughter's friend's mom's father. See where I'm going with this? It's a small freaking world. Anyway, what I really want to talk about today is Popeye's chicken. No, not really. I gave a girl a ride home tonight that works for Village Inn, but walked down to Popeye's Chicken, and then I gave her a ride home from there. And I asked her what she would think, or if she would approve or consent to me talking to somebody while they're in my car, or to her, and she thought it was a good idea. So maybe that'll be coming up soon, where I actually have a segment where I talk to people in the car, and then maybe I'll edit it. Just got to make sure I do that consent thing. And then it kind of came to my attention, or I was thinking about it, because she said it'd be funny if you filmed a bunch of drunk people and while you talk to them. And I said, I wonder what the rules of consent are if they had been drinking. So technically you can't sign into a contract if you've been drinking, but I don't know. It's just one of those situations that I'll probably have to ask somebody. Legalities and whatnots. Also, road construction. Just so you know, 168th between Ida and, I don't know, somewhere going south, or going north, is closed. Just so you know. 144th between Ida and, I don't know, another road is all closed. Which leads me to, I picked up a kid who was carrying a skateboard, and I wasn't even sure he was my rider until he came and got in the car. Nice kid, says he makes music. He's either going to skate or make music tonight, he said. And I made him listen to some of my son's music. I'm not sure if he liked that or not, but my son just dropped a new song and on the SoundCloud. But he liked one of his old songs better than the new song. The new song's got some good lyrics, though. Who else did I give a ride home to tonight? I don't know. This could be a whole segment, but I'm going to talk about picking up kids. So, I got a call from somebody who was at Westroads Mall. They told me they were outside of Von Mar, and immediately after I accepted the ride, they called me, which is sometimes good and sometimes really irritating. But basically, she wanted to make sure I was coming, which is kind of weird because I accepted the ride. Of course I'm coming, but she wanted to tell me where she was, and which is okay also, but I was already going there because I have the GPS. But anyway, I pull up, and these 3 kids are just standing right outside of Von Mar, and they have giant slushies that are overflowing at the top. And one of them, I know because I asked, is a 5th grader. One of them was a 3rd grader, and one of them was a sophomore in high school. And they have giant, runny, sticky slushies. More like snow cones, but in bowls. And the first thing I said to them, like they were my own children, is, you can't spill that in my car. I wish I would have said, you can't take that in my car. But I said, you can't spill that in my car. And they said, I know. But I took them home, and we talked. They were from Vietnam, and her dad, she was working at a place that makes tea, but her dad went home to Vietnam, she said for vacation, which, I don't know, he didn't take the 3 kids and the mom on vacation, but he went home on vacation, and she had a job, but she had to quit the job because now she had to take care of the kids. Which I don't know is really fair to her, but I understand it. It's a family thing. But her mom does nails, which I know is kind of a cliche, and I don't really mean it that way, but it's the truth. And her mom and her dad want her to learn nails because she can make a lot more money, but she absolutely did not want to do any of that. But she understands why they want her to do it. I think she just wants to go to school and then maybe go to college and do something different. But there's nothing wrong with tradition, and there's nothing wrong with stepping out on your own. So just remember that. Another weird thing that I want to talk about or just mention, and I'll start another segment called just general randomness. Do you guys have any idea how many trailer parks are in Omaha, Nebraska? Surprisingly a lot. And I only took 5 rides tonight before I'm going to meet my friend for dinner. But 2 of those 5 rides both of them I took somebody to a trailer park. And it's not the first time. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with living in a trailer park, and I don't think that people should be embarrassed that they live in a trailer park. I mean, heck, for the most part, they own their own home. It didn't cost as much. Although I did see the effects in both of these places of the hailstorm that we had not very long ago. It just destroyed the siding on several homes that I was looking at. Plus, I think it would be really scary to be in one of those if there was ever a really bad windstorm. I think that they could get picked up and thrown like a tin can. But, just a random thought for the day is there's a lot of trailer parks in Omaha. And that's all I got. This has been Wit and Wisdom, Randomness, Small World, Conversation. Got to come up with something. So, small world moment. This has been a small world moment on Midnight Rider. Or this has been a random thought on Midnight Rider. I don't know. Wit and Wisdom, Christian. Have a good night. Peace out.